Welcome to Part 4 of Chapter 1, Prehistory and Near Eastern Civilizations. We left off partly with the Egyptian society, and we noted that the heirs to Mesopotamia in Egypt were the Assyrians, the Neo-Babylonians, and the Persians. So with the decline of the Egyptian and Hittite empires, the ancient Near East entered upon a confusing period. After, at first, a number of states emerged, and they enjoyed periods of independence, Israel and Phoenicia were the most prominent. Then a series of ever larger empires arose, the Assyrians, the Neo-Babylonians, and the Persians. The earliest Assyrian tribes lived in the upper Tigris River region in present-day Iraq. From about the 20th to the 13th century BCE, they flourished under a series of kings who united their selves and extended their territories. The Assyrians' military campaigns and cruel occupational policing manifested themselves in their civilization and in their art. These policies of occupation showed up in their cities when they were built like fortresses, and in their gods that were huge and adorned. The rulers' palaces were constructed on a magnificent and gigantic scale with open courtyards, terraces, and decorations. The Neo-Babylonians, although militant and warlike like the Assyrians, were also culturally sophisticated. In addition to helping to defeat the Assyrians, they conquered Jerusalem and added Hebrews in the kingdom of Judah. Under the direction of their greatest king, Nebuchadnezzar, the city of Babylon was largely rebuilt, and it was adorned with the famous Hanging Gardens, a luxurious terraced complex built for a queen. They were also very accomplished in astronomy. Again, so we know about these megalithic structures built to the stars. Now, after the defeat of the Assyrians in 612 BCE, the Medes, an Indo-European people from the southwest Iranian plateau, came to power, but it proved to be very short-lived. And in about 550 BCE, their empire fell to the Persians. The Persians, under a series of masterful rulers, forged the strongest and largest empire that the Eastern Mediterranean had seen to this point. Persian rule extended from Egypt in the south to central Russia in the north, and from Cyprus in the west to the Indus River in the east. Of its neighbors in the Eastern Mediterranean basin, only mainland Greece eluded Persia's grasp. The Persians brought peace to a wide area, they granted autonomy to most peoples, and they instituted common coinage, weights, and measures, and they built good roads. The Persians created an style that derived from their own past as well as from the cultures of many of the peoples voted into the Persian Empire. For example, Persian arts had included distinctive vase painting and elegant metalworking, but no tradition of stone architecture. Now, under the empire, artists and craftspeople, many of whom were new subjects, built on that heritage and at the same time borrowed from their own building traditions. These borrowings included masonry techniques, finished appearance of buildings, treatments of architectural and sculptural details as decorations, as on columns, and some new building types. In the end, Persian architecture became the first highly decorated style between India in the east and Syria in the west to use large dressed rather than brick. Persian art was courtly and ceremonial and focused on heightening the dignity and authority of the king and his court. Persian visual arts also stressed themes that had little action, such as in a relief sculpture of King Darius. In this particular panel, King Darius is represented on a throne before two fire altars as he receives a court official. Now, much of the art in Persia was included symbols of Zoroastrianism, which was the religion of the Persian prophet Zoroaster. The teachings of Zoroaster had a large, profound impact on Western philosophy and later religions. So we will be back to Zoroastrianism often. Now, as we have finished up Chapter 1, there are some questions for critical thinking that you should certainly consider. And these come directly out of your text on page 31. Question 1. Define the Neolithic Revolution. What was its importance in the development of institutions in the arts in early civilizations? Question 2. In what way did geography expand and constrain the development of Mesopotamian in Egyptian civilizations. Number 3, what were the general characteristics of Mesopotamian art? Number 4, describe the Egyptian religious system. How did Egypt's rule affect developments in art, architecture, and literature? And number 5, why is the pyramid the supreme symbol of Egyptian civilization? So we have concluded our lessons on Chapter 1, and you may proceed to Chapter 2. Thank you.